there are a lot of accusations that have been made back and forth about things that have been said that were or were not true. I think the one thing that was said in this hearing that is clearly the farthest from the truth is that this is not a prosecution. If you listen to the other side, this is unquestionably exactly that, a prosecution. I mean, I'd ask viewers to just go back and listen to Chairman Gowdy's questioning of you before the first break and tell me that that's not a prosecution. And I think, again, I don't know if shame, embarrassment, whatever word you wish to choose, it shouldn't be a prosecution. You know, we have the former Secretary of State here. We should be genuinely trying to inquire about how we can gather more information. Now, the only interesting facts that seem to be brought up are always referenced back to the ARB, which just points up the fact that the information that we need, and again, I really want to emphasize, this was a serious, serious matter for the United States. A loss of 4 Americans is something we need to take incredibly seriously and investigate, and we did. And the information that we found out, as you've pointed out, was not always flattering. And there was no question that mistakes were made, and we hopefully learned from them. But that was investigated. So what is the purpose of this committee? And, you know, when you look at the emails they request, when you look at the questioning, the purpose of this committee is to prosecute you. And there'll be time enough for that in the next year, you know, and people will do it. We don't need to spend $4.7 million in 17 months to simply prosecute you. The effort here today seems to be that somehow you personally decided not to do your job in Libya, okay? You were apparently the advocate of the policy in Libya, apparently passionate about it, but not passionate enough to care about the security situation in Libya. And, you know, Chris Stevens, incredibly passionate about Libya, wanted to make that country work. Now, it is proven very, very difficult. What that points up, frankly, is the difficulty of the job that you had. And I thank you for taking it. I'm not sure I would be so bold. It is a very, very dangerous world. Bad things are going to happen. And what we are witnessing today is if bad things happen, you know, you will be dragged out over months and months and months in this partisan atmosphere. And that is very, very unfortunate. This needed to be investigated. I mean, you know, 9/11, we didn't investigate 9/11. You know, 9/11/2001, just to specify, with the length and depth that we have chose to investigate this. So again, I come back to the central point, to the central problem with this committee. It is a prosecution. It is a partisan exercise. It is not trying to investigate and find out the truth. And again, we are now, do a little quick math here, 5 hours into it, count the break, maybe 4 hours into it. We have learned nothing substantively new about what happened in Benghazi. Very serious things happened. They were investigated. They were reported. Mistakes were made. They were reported. But this committee, in all that time and effort, has unearthed nothing. Instead, they want to prosecute you. And you rip apart your every word, your every email. 2 staffers 5 levels down from you who said something bad about you. I mean, my goodness, I hope I don't ever have to undergo that kind of scrutiny. I would not survive it, and I don't think many would.